If you did not watch Miley Cyrus sing his achy breaky heart out at one of Donald Trump's inaugural balls this week, you should be thankful. Perez Hilton here, and the Old Town Road singer and Miley Cyrus's father had some technical difficulties and a less than enthusiastic crowd. He told them, "Is anybody awake? Y'all want me to sing more, or you want me to just get the hell off stage?" In life, when you have technical difficulties, you just gotta keep going. Or as President Trump would say, you gotta fight. I'm a big fan of live music, and usually if you have to work so hard to hype up a crowd, it's not worth it, right? Just do your shtick. Well, social media had a lot to say about his performance, and he is now speaking up about what happened. He explains in a new statement, quote, "I wouldn't have missed the honor of playing this event whether my microphone, guitar, and monitors worked or not. I was there because President Donald J. Trump invited me. I had a ball at the Liberty Ball last night, and I've learned through all these years, when the producer says you're on, you go entertain the folks, even if the equipment goes to hell. I was there for the people, and we had a blast. That's called rock and roll." One of those that's chimed in about his performance is his own son, Trace Cyrus. Trace was the son that Billy Ray adopted that his ex-wife Tish had from a previous relationship. And my jaw is on the floor because Trace Cyrus felt that it was important enough to share the following on social media. Trace Cyrus, his adopted son, shared a throwback photo of Billy Ray and him as a young child, and he wrote the following. Quote, "Since my earliest memories, all I can remember is being obsessed with you and thinking you were the coolest person ever. I wanted to be just like you. The day you adopted me was the happiest day of my life. Sadly, the man that I wanted so desperately to be just like, I barely recognize now. It seems this world has beaten you down, and it's become obvious to everyone but you. You may be upset with me for posting this, but I really could care less at this point. Me and the girls, Miley and their sisters, have been genuinely worried about you for years, but you've pushed us all away. Noah desperately has wanted you to be a part of her life, and you haven't even been there for her. That's your baby girl. She deserves better. Somehow, just like me, she still idolizes you, though. We are all hanging on to memories of the man we once knew and hoping for the day he returns. You're not healthy, Dad, and everyone is noticing it." I don't even know why I'm emotional. I don't like this guy, but it saddens me to see a family hurting and him struggling, if that's what they believe. You're not healthy, Dad, and everyone is noticing it. Just like I showed up for you at Mama's funeral when you didn't expect me to, I'm still here right now. As I write this with tears in my eyes, I hope you realize this message only comes from a place of love and also fear that the world may lose you far too soon. I love you, Dad. We haven't talked in a while, but I'm over a year and a half clean from alcohol. Guess what? I feel amazing. I don't know what you're struggling with exactly, but I think I have a pretty good idea, and I'd love to help you if you would open up and receive the help. You know how to reach me. Till the day comes, I will continue to pray for you. Miley Cyrus. Wow, that is heavy. And I went in thinking that it was going to be about that guy, but it wasn't. It had nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with him not being well, his family feels. And I don't know everything that's happened behind the scenes, but I guess they've tried and tried privately, and his son, Trace, feels desperate, hopeless, and that's why he took this big step of sharing this publicly. But we spoke about this on my Patreon today. Sometimes, even if people are trying to help us, if we perceive that as an attack, even if it's not an attack, if we view it that way, we put our guards up. And in some instances, we fight back or are just not receptive to help. Like me, I double down. Double down, Perez. Miley Cyrus herself has spoken publicly about not having the best relationship with her father recently. Multiple times. Like even with David Letterman. Remember that interview and other interviews? And I don't know what's going on. I think I know what's going on, but there's probably also more than just that. In addition to what Trace Cyrus hinted, there's probably also a lot of shame. Shame that he's let things get in the way of his family. He's let people get in the way of his family, like his now ex-wife, whom he claimed blocked his kids' numbers from his phone. So that shame, plus whatever else he might be going through that his son alluded to, it's this vicious, toxic cycle that makes him actually want to keep them away even more because he's feeling shame and unworthy of love and forgiveness and happiness and his family. Damn, this got deep all of a sudden. But I love talking about deep things too. And I do believe that gratitude is a healer. So I hope he can view his son's public statement with gratitude and perspective and as an olive branch to make things better. And I am so grateful to you for your support. 21 years I've been doing this now. 21 years. Thank you. Thank you. Thoughts on everything? Let me know in the comments section.